Welcome to the Art Institute's podcast, presented by Art Institute's organization. This is the show where we celebrate the people and institutions shaping the future of art education and creative industries. Whether you're leading an art institute, teaching the next generation, or managing a cultural space, you're in the right place. So, let's get started. In today's episode, we ask the question, is there really a shift from programs to experiences in the arts sector? Sponsored by Artforms, get instant access to over 400 ready-made premium form and survey templates built specifically for art professionals and creative organizations. Okay. Today, we are going to explore a conversation that is currently shaping the way we think about our work in the arts. It is the perceived shift from traditional programs to what many are now calling experiences. In our field, we often hear these terms used interchangeably, but there is a distinct difference between the two that matters for how we engage our communities. Think of a program as a structured activity. It has clear goals and a clear outcome. This could be a workshop, a lecture, or a weekly art class. We usually measure its success by looking at the numbers, how many people attended, and what did they learn. An experience, however, is about the journey. It is immersive and personal. It aims to evoke an emotional or social response that stays with the person long after they leave the building. While a program focuses on delivering content, an experience focuses on shaping a memory. So, why is this shift happening now? First, we have to look at audience expectations. We live in a world where everyone is saturated with digital content. Because of this, people no longer want to just sit and listen to a lecture. They want to be part of it. They want to live the story. Second, there's the reality of competition. We're not just competing with the gallery down the street, we're competing with every other form of leisure and entertainment. Creating a unique experience is a way for an institution to stand out and remain relevant. Finally, there are the tools at our disposal. Technology like augmented reality and interactive apps allow us to design moments that simply were not possible 20 years ago. Let's look at how this looks in practice. In museums, we see immersive exhibitions that turn a quiet room into a multi-sensory journey. In arts education, instead of a standard painting class, an instructor might lead a group in co-creating a public mural. This moves the focus from a single finished product to a shared process of collaboration and decision-making. We're also seeing a fascinating expansion into olfactory art, where the sense of smell is used as a vehicle for engagement. A great example of this is the work of Ted Neenan at the School of the Art Institute of Chicago, where students investigate scent as an expressive medium. The possibilities are endless. But as we consider these shifts, we must ask ourselves some hard questions. Is an experience genuinely transforming the way people connect with art, or is it just a traditional program with a modern label? We also have to think about the practical challenges. Designing an experience often takes more time, more staff, and more money. For smaller organizations, this can be a significant hurdle. Furthermore, while a program is easy to measure with a sign-in sheet, an experience is much harder to quantify. How do you put a value on a feeling or a memory? There's also the vital issue of equity. Many high-tech experiences require expensive equipment or high-priced tickets. We must ensure that in our pursuit of the new and the immersive, we do not accidentally exclude the very communities we're meant to serve. Traditional programs often provide a stable, accessible foundation that ensures everyone has a seat at the table. So, is one better than the other? Not necessarily. The most successful arts institutes are the ones who realize this is not an all-or-nothing choice. It's not about replacing programs with experiences. It's about seeing them as a spectrum of engagement. Programs provide the structure, the learning, and the accessibility we need to sustain our missions. Experiences provide the spark, the inspiration, and the deep emotional connection that keeps our audiences coming back. As you go back to your work this week, take a look at your current projects. Ask yourself, where can a structured program provide the best foundation? And where could an immersive experience open a new door for your audience? The future likely belongs to those who can effectively balance both, using the structure of the past to build the memorable moments of the future. Thanks for listening to the Art Institute's podcast. This episode has been brought to you by Art Forms, forms built for art professionals and creative organizations. Capture real engagement, track meaningful outcomes, and turn your work into something you can clearly understand and communicate. Learn more at artforms.net. Here's how to stay connected to Art Institutes. First, subscribe to the Art Institute's podcast so you never miss an episode. Next, sign up for our popular newsletter at news.artinstitutes.org. Together, we're not just supporting the art world, we're redefining it. Remember, art doesn't just happen. Its foundation is built by institutions and individuals like you. So keep creating, keep leading, and we'll see you next time on the Art Institute's podcast.